For Spence.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. This afternoon, in the final minutes remaining in this sitting week, I stand to honour the career of a great mate, a great man and a great trade unionist. I speak of retiring Transport Workers Union of Australia, South Australia, Northern Territory, Branch Secretary Ian Smith, or Smithy as he's more affectionately known. I first met Smithy a little over 8 years ago on the grass out the front of this building here. I was part of the Aussie Jobs Assembly fighting to save our coastal shipping. Smithy was with the TWU trying to fight off the abolition of the Safe Rates Tribunal. Little did I know that this chance encounter would be the start of a great friendship and that he and the union would become such a huge part of my life. Those who know Ian know he wears his heart on his sleeve. He's proud to be TWU, proud to be union, and even prouder to have led the branch for the last 7 years. Ian started out as a pickup delivery driver at TNT in 1994, where he eagerly joined the TWU, starting a journey that would span the next 30 years from truck driver to State Secretary of the Union. A story of opportunity, strength and resilience, and a story of the fight for the fair go. It wouldn't be long after joining the union that Ian had put his hand up for an opportunity to be endorsed by his peers and become the yard delegate, to represent the workers, his colleagues and fight for a better deal. You see, Smithy has a way with words and, quite frankly, he doesn't mind telling the boss what he thinks when he sees a dodgy deal. It was this mindset that no doubt ensured his inclusion on the first national negotiating team to deliver an industry-first national enterprise agreement with TNT in the early 2000s. It was during these negotiations that Ian's talent for standing up for the fair go and ensuring transport workers' voices were heard that he got noticed by then State Secretary, the now late Senator Alex Gallagher. Alex saw what many others did. Ian didn't know how to accept no for an answer, and on that basis he was certain Ian would make a fine recruitment official to help grow the branch. And a fine recruitment official he was, delivering on the expected targets year on year, fine-tuning his skills, becoming a powerful advocate for workers he was charged to represent. When Alex joined the parliament in the other place, Ian was elevated to Assistant Branch Secretary before becoming the Branch Secretary in 2017. With a young team around him, myself included, he guided the branch through a period of uncertainty, doing so with an assured confidence from the experience he brought to the role over many years of hard work and determination. A determination towards developing the membership and delivering strong delegates to the workplace to ensure the union is member-led. This drive led Ian to delivering on his vision of the Alex Gallagher Training Centre, a place for delegates to sharpen their skills and better represent workers, delivering better outcomes both in enterprise agreements but just as importantly with better safety on the job. This is what good leaders do. They build those up around them without fear of being bettered. Why? Because ultimately the union is bigger than any one person. Ian also led the union in delivering the most reformative changes to the public transport bus drivers agreement in the last 2 decades in South Australia, an agreement that saw drivers at the single largest employer receiving the single biggest increases to driver wages in decades, reinstating penalty rates and overtime, but more importantly, delivering better work-life balance to a sector suffering from burnout and retention issues, being part of the national decision, the TWU, to take on Qantas's illegal sacking of 1,700 ground staff, a decision that would ultimately be proved to be the right one by the High Court, our very own Mackay Diva moment. I could go on for hours about the contribution that Ian has made to our union and the movement over his 30 years of service, but I wanted to close on a final note. To a man who so dearly loves his wife Sue and daughter Maddie, thank you for allowing Ian to do what he loves so much, and that is represent the people who carry Australia in road transport. We are so much better for his contribution to our branch and our movement, a legacy that will continue to positively impact those working in the transport sector, those working at the union and, most importantly, our membership for years to come. You always remained extremely humble throughout your entire career, going out on a high as branch secretary. As you've always liked to put it, not bad for a dumb truck driver, eh? Smithy, thank you for everything you've done and enjoy a well-earned break.